Hello and welcome to Brandverse. I'm Shibani Gharat. In this special show, we get you all the updates and insights from the world of advertising and marketing. So let's take a look. First up, the cola wars in India just got more interesting. After Reliance reignited the battle with the revival of Campa, ITC has now entered the carbonated drink segment with a premium twist, launching Be Natural Coconut Cola, a sugar-free cola made with tender coconut water. Now, this isn't just another cola launch. ITC is betting on a new generation of consumers who want the fizz of a soft drink without the guilt. Instead of competing in the 10 rupees price war, the company is positioning itself and its product as a premium beverage priced at rupees 60 for a 250 ml and a 250 ml a can, and in fact is initially rolling out on quick commerce platforms before a wider launch. So why is this making waves? For decades, India's cola market was largely dominated by Coca-Cola and PepsiCo. That changed when Reliance brought back Campa with an aggressive pricing. Now, ITC is taking a completely different route, not cheaper, but healthier, more premium, targeting countries' fast-growing, low and no sugar beverage segment with an ingredient that is distinctly Indian: coconut water. Industry watchers say the move reflects a bigger shift in consumer preferences, where innovation, wellness, and premiumization are becoming just as important as price. If successful, ITC's coconut cola could redefine what consumers expect from cola, not just a fizzy drink, but a functional, better-for-you beverage. Now let's move on to some global news. 7-Eleven is taking Nike to court. Yes, 7-Eleven is taking Nike to court over an Air Max 95 sneaker, claiming the shoe copies the convenience chain's iconic orange, green, and red stripe design. The lawsuit, filed in federal court in Texas, argues the sneakers color scheme is confusingly similar to 7-Eleven's trademarked branding and could mislead the consumers into thinking the shoe is officially connected to the retailer. The timing is also central to the dispute. Nike is set to release the Air Max 95 on July 11, better known as 7-Eleven Day, when the chain celebrates its birthday with its annual free Slurpee promotion. According to the lawsuit, 7-Eleven says it repeatedly tried to resolve the issue before going to the court, but claims Nike moved ahead with the launch anyway. The retailer is asking the court to block the sales of the sneakers, recall any pairs already distributed, and award damages, including any profits Nike earns from the release. Nike has not yet publicly responded to the lawsuit. Now moving on, India's food and safety regulator is taking on some of the biggest names in the beverage business. The Food and Safety and Standards Authority of India, FSSAI, has issued notices to brands including Red Bull, PepsiCo, Coca-Cola-backed Monster, Reliance, Campa, Sting, and Hell Energy over the use of the term energy drink and what it calls misleading promotional claims. The regulator says there are currently no notified standards for products classified as energy drinks under the Indian food regulations, making such branding and associated health claims potentially non-compliant. The move marks a fresh regulatory push to tighten oversight of food labeling and advertising in India. And then, in one of the biggest global media account shifts of the year, Omnicom Media Group has won Adidas' estimated $512 million global media mandate, ending WPP's 8-year tenure on the business. The account, previously managed by Essence Mediacom, was awarded following a competitive global review involving Omnicom, WPP, and Publicis. Industry reports suggest the business will be led by Omnicom's media agency PhD, covering full funnel media planning, buying, consumer insights, and measurement across Adidas's global markets. The win comes as Adidas ramps up marketing investments ahead of major sporting events, including the FIFA Football World Cup 2026, making it one of the most closely watched agency moves of the year. Neither Adidas nor Omnicom has officially commented on the appointment so far. Now let's get on with the rest of the show. Sony continues to strengthen its position in the home entertainment space with a renewed focus on immersive experience, premium televisions, and its gaming ecosystem. But as consumers' expectations evolve and competition intensifies, what is driving the company's next phase of growth? Joining us for this conversation are Sunil Nair, Managing Director, Sony India, and Nezu Daisuke, Global Head of Home Product Business Division, Home Entertainment Business Unit, Sony Corporation. Now, we discuss the evolving case of premium TVs in today's market, the performance and the momentum of the PlayStation business, and the company's broader strategy as it looks to shape the future of home entertainment. Sunil and Nezu, thank you so much for joining us today on ET Now. Sunil, first tell us about the latest launch and help us understand what is the kind of impact that you expect with this new launch on the India market.
So today we launched a very new concept, home theater system in India.
Right.
As you know, last year, a couple of years back, we launched Quad. So this is the next evolution of products which we launched today. So we call it Bravia Theater Trio. Yeah. So in true sense, this is a very unique product which Sony has been able to create with the help of our engineers who worked together with the Hollywood directors and the studio directors and everybody there, and we are able to create a system which is in true sense create a cinema experience at home. Right. So yeah, and it has a very unique form factor. It is minimalistic, I would say, and it is for those connoisseurs, of sound quality. Customers who have large screen televisions primarily, and they are maybe currently using a sound bar, which is kind of a restricted, I would say, sound stage. So this new product is a very unique creation wherein customers can have a very expansive sound stage, with a very, very cinematic experience at home, enjoying their large screen television. So this is how we are positioning this product actually. Yeah.
Nezu, over to you now. What are some of the key trends in the home category that are driving some of your innovations for the India market?
Yeah, so now the trend, especially for the TV, it's much larger and larger. So 10 years ago, so 50 or 55 inches is like a majority. However, now looking at the market, people want bigger and larger sizes. So especially, nobody expected 10 years ago 180 in their
Correct.
home. Then that is a kind of trend. As Neil mentioned, they want to improve their theatrical experience at home. However, the soundbar is not enough to fulfill their expectation. That's why we implement a new sound system. Yeah, that's kind of our trend and also our doing.
Now, Sunil, help us understand, there is, of course, there is a lot of reception for, the Sony products in metros and tier 1 markets. But how are you taking some of your products and some of these premium soundbars to the tier 2, tier 3 markets around the country?
So, Shivani, you will be surprised to know that one of our largest screen televisions was actually first sold in a tier 2 town in India. So I think we should firmly believe that India, although we say tier 2, tier 3, whatever, but I think there is a niche segment everywhere across the country. People have large houses, people have a lot of disposable income, and I think all the customers, most of them are kind of upgrading now, because country is evolving. Many people, largely people are actually, to be very, straight said, becoming richer actually, right? So they want to experience good products, good technology, and of course it's all about entertainment, Shibani, right? So India is a very Bollywood centric country, right? And it plays on emotions, right? And emotions are best expressed on a beautiful large screen television alongside a very, very good home theater, system. So this is where we are uniquely placed as Sony. So we have the best of televisions and large screen, of course. And then now today we launch this revolutionary product, which I said is more about cinema than any product in the market today. So together. Sony's premium strategy to grow in this country across the country, I would say, as you rightly said, yes, city people are more kind of attuned to buying these kind of products. But as I said, we were also surprised. Everybody wants to embrace this beautiful, new technology in the country. So that's what we are trying to, propagate in the country. And want every customer, basically cinema at like at home experience for most of our customers who really like Bollywood and want to experience at home. Yeah.
Nezu, we know that, the younger generation doesn't buy TV anymore, so how are you making the case for these premium TVs amongst the younger generation, the younger population of the country?
I see. So not my category, but also we have a headphone and also like a buds things. That is, I think, good solution for the younger generation to watching like content via smartphone. However, so they before yesterday, I visited to the customer's house who are using System 6. Then, so I could talk with like a younger generation.
Yeah.
Enjoying like Bollywood content or scaring content with our TV and also our soundbar. That is kind of like a much like a different like a situation against other regions that like Japan and Europe and America.
Correct.
So I think my feeling it's not correct maybe, but Indian culture they love the content like a good picture and also
They like
very much powerful bass sound and surrounding sound. Then that's culture behind that.
Definitely.
They want to like using like a better experience for watching content.
And then Sunil, your thoughts on this?
This is India. We are a bit different. I think our emotional, what can I say, quotient, is I think better than maybe most countries across. So because people are in different social strata, everybody wants to have that piece of enjoyment. In this country. So emotional expression is a heart of our country's DNA, right? So this is one part. But now answering to your previous question, for young generation, let's not forget sports. Now, young generation watches, of course, cricket, but not only cricket. Now, these days, of course, FIFA is on, and other sports as well, right? So, believe me, the sports watching experience on our televisions is completely different than what they would even get it on a laptop or a mobile phone. So young generation does that. And number two, remember we are a PlayStation selling brand in this country, right? We sell gaming consoles, right? So there are a lot of young Gen Z who have this gaming machines, right? So again, gaming experience on our televisions, Sony Bravia televisions, is on another level, when it comes to Gen Z. So Gen Z is kind of connected that way, plus a wholesome experience for the, as you said, rightly said, for the family. So all in all, in a nutshell, televisions, large screen televisions, will be relevant in India for a much longer period of time than other parts of the world. That's our firm belief.
Nezu, we have seen, the preferences of the Indian audiences changing from HD to 4K kind of content. But how has their willingness to actually spend on premium hardware changed or evolved over the past couple of years?
Yeah, contents. The quality of content is much worse than like a disc media or shooting like a format. So of course we can improve. We should improve the picture quality as much as possible. That is like a basic situation in the market. For example, the TV size is larger and larger, but the content quality is very low.
Yeah.
We have to like upgrade up to like a TV sizes, and also sound is the same. So many of users listening the 2.0 channel contents. However, they want to fulfill the world in the music. Then we have to like upgrade with let's say our 360 spatial sound mapping technology, upgraded up to like a 7.1 channel. Then that kind of like a technology behind like a customer's need or technology like a background trend.
And then Sunil, since we mentioned PlayStations are booming across India. Tell us more about that, some of the insights that are coming in from that product.
Okay, great. So I think our endeavor is to make India the most throbbing gaming nation in the world. So, and that population is rapidly increasing, Shivani. Seriously. So I think in terms of business, I would say we have quadrupled, or maybe even more than that, in the last 3 years, as far as gaming consoles is concerned. There's a rapid adoption of software, peripherals. I mean, the youngsters, Gen Z, everybody wanting to play, and experience those beautiful, gaming experience at home, right? So this is our, kind of best connect with the Gen Z, as we just spoke about. And not only that, we are also trying that, other than the hardcore gamers, we reach a normal household, like a normal consumers with a family kind of a setup, also wanting to enjoy gaming on PlayStation. And as I said, the full immersive experience ecosystem, Sony is the only company which can deliver at home to our customers, right? With a beautiful Bravia television, with a home theater setup, and PlayStation console with those brilliant softwares, and our, kind of own softwares, even sometimes third-party softwares. Gaming is on a roll in this country.
Nezu, help us understand where will the next phase of growth in the home category and from the India market come from?
My vision is to make ultimate cinema experience. So people want to improve their like theatrical experience at home. At least we need to improve our technology. In this year, of course, we launched Bravia Theater Trio. This is next generation theatrical sound experience, but also looking at the visual side. So we launched True Audio. That is completely another like innovation. So best picture quality created by True Audio alongside a good like a new theatrical experience became achieve like an ultimate cinema experience, which my vision. That is like my like ambition.
Yes.
And focus every year. I want to improve our product for fulfill their like demand.